Let's check on the animals. Where are my animals? Ah, they're loading. Whoops. I did it again. Oops, not that. How do I? Oh, right. Here. Okay. They're not ready to be interacted with yet. This has already lost connection. I'm gonna check these animals too. See how they're doing. I keep shooting my fucking guy, bro. Okay.
To watch me.
Yay.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Nope, not talking to you. Come on, let me through. Let me through.
There's something in there.
Dun, 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 dun. Move. I don't think I need to do that right now. Ooh, what the hell are you doing?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos.
Oops, not that one. Ah.
Pulsar.
I don't know if I can do anything to get him down.
Revelio. Lumos.
Do I have to travel here? I don't know. I'm gonna try it.
So this is the underground harbor.
Well, hello, chest. Cloak.
Revelio.
Hello. Some googly eye things. Can't tell if that's one of these. Oh, it is. Gotcha, bitch.
Revelio.
What am I supposed to do in here? Oh, there's a...
Revelio.
There we go. This looks like the oops, that's the wrong one. This looks like the library from Monsters Inc. University.
Yep,
Accio.
it's you.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun,
Yeah, a little bit.
focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say there's not enough for schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Sword, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I can ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos.
Tried transforming a rabbit into a kitten.
Revelio. Lumos.
No, that's it. jump over the side railing. Just in case you were wondering, you can't. I feel like I gotta turn down the music. That's how I'm gonna get banned.
Yes, but in all fairness, I did order the black and white design.
Revelio.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her talk about. Stop students from cheating. Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Got it.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
Revelio.
Wells will be here before you.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Alohomora.
Got it.
Revelio.
Nothing good. Wasn't worth breaking into there.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly,
No trouble at all.
excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities? Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
I don't know how I should answer this. Should I be honest or no?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning,
Fascinated
but
by
do
wand
remember
lore.
that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Okay.
Since our visit to Feldcroft,
Getting
something
around.
dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we'll need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Where am I going? Okay. How we doing tonight, guys? How we doing tonight? Oh, am I going into here? I guess so.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Yes, I did.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation.
Very
He
good.
sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see
How's
her.
everybody been?
She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And
Let me know.
you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aiden was bringing a box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Doc can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Yes, ma'am. Hello. This is not the way to go. Come on. The ledge is right there. Bro, how, what? Is my guy stupid? He can't get up. Crap. That was so difficult for no reason. That was so difficult for no reason. Yeah, got him. Took his gold. What race is that called?
Chicken race?
It's a very creative name. Is there chickens on that race?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Here, I'll tell you officially what it is shortly. After it's
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
And when did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsmeade?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
dances with chickens.
You dance with chickens? I gotta check my inventory. Yeah, nothing compares. What do we got over here? Still nothing good. Over here, still nothing good. Anything here? All of it's bad. Okay. That's to be sold. What about you? Okay, still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. I still like the one that I have. I think that looks good. Okay. Now can I pick that up? Oh, that's potions. Okay. Whoopsies. Misread.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Going. Oh, it's perpendicular.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumor is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Oh, that's like right beside me. Wrong side.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
This keeps disconnecting. Okay. And I still don't have one close. Okay. So I'm gonna walk anyway. Cool.
Can't imagine how inconvenient.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Could it now?
Revelio.
Oh, hello stuff. How do I pull out my yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. Just where I wanted to go. Can I make that fall? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, but maybe it lets me.
Revelio.
Centaurs have never had
Revelio.
We've got dark wizards and things. Whichever evil looks like you, beyond.
You get through that. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. It's like a straightaway. How can I not make it into that? Okay. What if I like... Oh, is there a spot over there? Is that what this is? Oh, and this comes to door. I was at earlier, and then I jumped over the edge. Okay. Oh, ladder.
Revelio.
Send it.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Unidentified item. Those are always interesting.
Revelio.
Oh, Spout or Spavit's been ministering so long, I don't remember who said it.
Excuse me, ma'am. You'd loot stuff. Another unidentified item. Very interesting. Come on, I can pass through that. I'm not that big.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists.
Hello,
It's
Hamura.
not right.
Got it.
Revelio.
Just eat their candy while I'm breaking into their home. Because, you know, why the fuck not?
Can't imagine how muggles get by.
I can't imagine how they get by without magic either. Oh, is this, yeah, I think it is. Take their gold. Just fuck them.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Wait. Here. Yeah, that does it.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Is that anything? Wood jumper. That must be Incendio. Bardolph's wooden jumper. I'm not sure my father would want to know what really happened to him. Confringo!
Munch, a stench of death. Drink that guy's beer, because why the fuck not?
Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
I passed it.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Oof, boy.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Don't be stingy.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Things are getting worse. Maybe it's time for some people to step in. Why's it got to be a kid? What is it with this universe and kids?
Humans do every time. Someone there? I won't rest until you're.
Holy shit.
What was that? Incendio. No! Expelliarmus. Confringo. I won't. Such arrow. One less human to worry about. Get accustomed to that. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Take long. Confringo. Nice and fire. No! Incendio. Expelliarmus. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
One down, one more to go.
Protego. Tired? Incendio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Cool. Okay. And there's a potion in there. Nothing else interesting. Cool.
You will regret coming here. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Not quite enough. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Tracy. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that. I shall have been. That was unimpressive.
Incendio. Someone been taken out. Expelliarmus. Confringo. One less human to worry. Incendio. No! I will make you. I won't rest. Incendio. Confringo. No! I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Okay. Cool. Wonder why it's frozen. The short stream is frozen, but the full screen one isn't. That's an interesting problem to have. I don't know how to fix that.
I do hope my brother is all right.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, sincerely. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
You don't have anything interesting.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The area's still clear. No one enters this place. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Revelio.
Quick progress.
I've never seen a sword like it.
For better or for worse, we're in.
They'll never know how close to death they were. They'll
I don't
never
see
know.
any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Lumos.
There you are.
No?
I'll cut you from shoes to shatters. I won't rest.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here? Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What are you? Unidentified hat item. Tons of unidentified items.
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar size, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Again.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Lumos. Reparo.
I did that.
making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
Armchair.
Revelio. Lumos.
Nice. Okay.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Still not seeing a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
What's that? Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Protego.
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus.
I won't bet.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. We're not finished yet. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
You certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, look at that.
Revelio.
Okay.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by
How are we doing
Isidora.
tonight, guys?
Sebastian,
Hopefully
I
it
think
will
I
help
found
us unravel
something.
more of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
How are we doing tonight, guys? go up now? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is it something down here I gotta do? Oh.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here... Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
That was kind of unbelievable. He did a little dance there.
Revelio. Hello there. Hello, old mate. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook? I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade? It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help? Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous? I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's. Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Alright, let's head to the mine.
You said you know gobbledygook.
Oh, never mind. Apparently I don't want to hit
I've
that.
been reading it for as long as I've been reading English.
How's everybody been doing
My parents
tonight?
had an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them. Lodgok is waiting. Should we go? Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
He's gonna come in super hot and racist. Little long ear boy. You little long ear boy.
Lumos.
How is everybody doing? Oh, come on.
Matty doesn't seem to like us.
This cannot possibly be. Is this?
Come on.
Someone's got places to be.
Curious. burst of speed.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Okay.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
The door is looking at us.
I'll be quiet.
Nice. Okay.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Keep it in your pants, dude. Keep it in your pants.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else
Accio.
altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
How nice. Come in there. No! What's a shoe?
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way. I will make you.
Incendio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Accio. Get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Whatever. Moving on.
Revelio. Incendio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
He's not more subtle, eh?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I
bet.
will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Which one is it? My gear slot full or? Definitely. Oh, yeah, that's right. These are all crap. And cloak. That's crap too. Okay. Now we can certainly pick up more stuff if we can. Gold, cool. Always take some gold. Where am I supposed to be going now? Is this the right way or the wrong way? Is this the right way or the wrong way? This is the way we came. This is the way we came. This is the way we should be going. I hope.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what?
Probably
There must be
something
more notes
large.
around here. What could they be building?
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Descender!
Crisis! Missed me!
Incendio!
Spells cover up, why? He's coming.
Incendio!
Why can't I hear? Pity. Not quite.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
What's that business?
Hey, I was coming to collect that. Stupid ancient magic just disappearing. It's always the issue, isn't it? Boom, he's dead.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Incendio.
What is this? Trees. I just got trees. I'm basically Mother Nature. What else do I gotta do? That's definitely what I had to do.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos. 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 Release this! You can't stop it. Incendio.
That's embarrassing, isn't it? Is that the best you could do? I won't send you. Even though
I've been fighting since. Expelliarmus. That should be the last of them, all right. Accio. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Incendio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're
That looks like a
building
train.
enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of
I
here.
don't know
and
if
tell
that
Logbook
looks
what we
like the
found.
size of a person. This would probably be fine.
more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Hamid. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Amit is gonna die, I bet. It seems like the arc where he would die. So I was so slow. Just out of my level.
Revelio.
Okay.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my
that's
surprise,
fair.
I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Absolutely he did.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
That got heavy. That got heavy. Do, 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 do. Okay, what quests are we gonna do now? How's everybody doing tonight?
Are we?
Always.
Quite the flyer.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier,
If you guys want a better
its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
better footage,
If it's in
you
this
can hit the
catacomb,
link in the
I have to
description
find
and
it.
it will take you to a full screen
Fallon,
version of the stream.
I need to see her.
Just throwing that out there for anyone.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Incendio. Confrio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Incendio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is this the way we came?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Incendio. Accio.
This is the way I blew open. What's down
Watch
here?
your step. I nearly slipped there.
Incendio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Rebellion. And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio. Lumos. Accio.
Not important, I guess.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rodrigo. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio. Wingardium
This
Leviosa.
archway's been barricaded. We can find a way through.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor. We're
done it. I knew we
It's
could
a
get through.
lot of
I
bones.
felt it in my bones.
Nice.
This is a boss
Before we
fight.
trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to learn a spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that can save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Looks pretty easy. Boom.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a
Accio.
cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
That worked.
Keep going.
Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
See, I saw.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Thank you. Alright.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone.
How can a
We can
blind
find
guy be
another way to
so
help Anne.
stealthy?
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
I don't think that's the way I need to be going.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Okay, we'll just walk. we can't fly either for whatever reason. This is so stupid.
I won't rest until you're dead.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
Protego!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
What are you doing? What is it?
You just made that person kill himself.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right.
Just trying to ease the
Very well.
tension.
Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Is the gameplay fucking laggy for you guys? Let me know. Let me know.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic,
You
why,
little bitch.
Sebastian?
I might Imperio his ass. Walking on your stand. Whoa.
What do we have here?
What was that? Was that a handle? That was. And a sleek looking one. Think I'm gonna use that for a bit. New wand handle. Ooh.
Revelio.
Oh shit. Messages have been deleted. What the fuck? Hello Vale, hello Oat, hello Raymond. I didn't see you guys in chat. My fucking computer's been all buggy. So I haven't been able to see that. 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix this. Because I actually want to be able to chat with you guys, and I didn't realize that you guys were there. Uno momento. Okay. I fixed that up, so don't worry about that anymore. So feel free to chat, guys. Sorry if I didn't see your messages. Sorry, I know I didn't see your messages. How we doing today, guys? Oh, she doesn't.
Revelio.
I'd like to shop.
I'm sorry,
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. So that's gonna suck. Hey, Oat, how you doing? Okay, so are you leaving or staying? I'm staying. Are you leaving?
More like he doesn't like you. Balthazar loves me. I'm his best friend.
Come on. Thank you. I made taco bowls for dinner. It was delicious.
I hope I'm... Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And
He has
I
3
discovered that
apples
they're
on
building
his
massive
desk.
drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
It's a nice vial of it he's got there. And I just wasted it. Can keep this outfit afterwards. It's quite dapper.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing.
I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Gotta look like a professional. So I shall run like a child. Move, kids.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Doors to open. The headmaster wants the doors to open.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
That's funny.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
The headmaster doesn't even know your names.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig. I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that. and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle. Suppose I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Good day, ma'am. I said good day, ma'am.
Leeway for Professor Fig?
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
As hard a worker as any house elf.
Screw!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Poor Scrope.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I'd best get out of sight.
Well, I need to go a different way.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Okay.
Incendio. Revelio.
Is that a chest? That is a chest.
Alohomora.
Got it. Poacher coat. I don't know, I think the poacher coat looks kind of cool. Would I wear it? I don't know. I don't think so. long way to go for somebody's bedroom.
That's where I need to speak the password.
I truly don't believe that Dumbledore walked this whole way before. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is.
Toujours pure.
Could you imagine if that was a fake password just to set off an alarm that somebody was trying to break into the office?
All the elite wizarding families have a motto.
And yeah, they probably all do. Pretty sure they do. Sorry.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber. And
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Just wait.
That must be the pedestal.
I just got Tom riddled. What the fuck?
Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald?
I am. Look at me.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
It's kind of Assassin's Creed, bro.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter. In this place as
Oh, and
in
it's
life,
like-
death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
This is kind of like Fallout 4's Kellogg's Memories. Is that like a midget death? That was scary.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Come in, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
This is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Ooh, the water. I knew it. The water was gonna give me away. Death hates me. How can you avoid death with such a simple spell when that one brother needed like a whole piece of his cloak?
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
They don't seem to be super bright.
Nothing this way, but more danger.
Must be carefully.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe one. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
What am I supposed to do about these guys? You guys just gonna let me go by? Nice and easy.
Now's my chance.
Nice and easy.
That's the way forward.
Why would I unveil myself now? Use mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
I was already invisible. This doesn't make sense.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I was already getting pretty close to them.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Am I just collecting all of the fucking Deathly Hollows right now?
I've never felt such power.
Bombard.
Bam. That's shadow. Oh, it's shade. Bro, am I gonna fight death itself? Give me that fucking cloak back, bro. I just launched that boy. Anybody see that? I'm gonna kill you, death. Oh, what the? Well, now that death is thoroughly pissed off with me. this is the stone. How's the story arc gonna go for this? I'm still gonna have my wand. I didn't have my cloak before.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
I can't believe she's...
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always honor her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Was I caught?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Sorry, but who are you?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light.
Oh, you're
Simply
Fitzgerald.
because you can eliminate darkness
Hello,
does
Fitzgerald.
not always mean that you should.
This is an unfortunate statue.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
That's interesting. Is it an egg?
Isidore, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin
Hmm.
silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't
Thank you.
worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isidore.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. But Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
She's going batshit crazy. Oh, yeah.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isidore.
She's going batshit.
This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Yeah, no, she's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. I think I got a new wand. I'm gonna test that. Oh, can I not do that here? Okay. It's fine. I didn't want to anyway.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she
Yeah,
gain
it's
power
fucking
from
creepy.
it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar.
As frustrating
Isadora
as
was
it is.
inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
He can't hold his fire whiskey. Okay. I think we got quite a bit done here. I think I'm going to end it off here. So, thank you all for watching, and I will certainly see you all in the next one.
I shouldn't have reacted so